Alright, we could start. Alright, we're good.
Okay, I'm opening back up. There's an A tier.
Dragon Ball
Or,
Xenoverse
we could go in
2.
alphabetical order per god.
Nah, let's start in the middle, idiot. Nah, yeah, okay, you
That's,
said it.
yeah, no, fuck that, that's way harder. Even working, like, top down from, like, who's S tier, you kind of have to scroll through everyone and it takes forever.
The dead body is the least of my problems. What?
Okay, so I don't know.
What's the highest one? It's double
Let's
S, right?
see. There's SS, S plus, S, A, B, C, D.
SS is definitely just Freya, probably. I think. I can't say anyone else being that good, and she should definitely be banned every fucking game.
I mean, I'll ban you.
Just tier list compose god tiered characters. They're all gods. No, have the innate ability to be placed onto any team with any comp and carry alone. Only a handful of gods have ever reached SS.
Freya.
I mean, I feel like Freya's pretty easy to just shut down. Like, as long as you win before, however many minutes, you're good.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where she fits on any team. You don't need to have a really heavy CC Guardian as long as he has okay peel. And her early game with the fucking tier 2 Bancroft start is really good. It's so easy to get started early.
Alright. Slap her up there. Wow, okay, can we fucking... I guess. I was just gonna go through the characters alphabetical. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
we should definitely
where would Agni
yeah,
go?
where do you think? I'm thinking like A plus
So
because he
S.
isn't there no A plus?
Oh
What
no,
what
there is. Okay, on the other thing there isn't. Yeah, no, definitely. He's really good. He's
he's
strong, but he's
really
not like
good.
OP.
He's really good. He has the escape. He has CC that's a little awkward to set up, but it's good CC if your reaction time's fast. It's just he's super easy to blow up if you catch him without his dash.
You
So
know, I
I
feel
think
like that's a good spot.
A plus seems good enough for him.
All right, AMC.
Um,
I want to say B plus or something.
I want to say B or B minus because
I'll put him
he's
in B.
yeah, that seems
I'll
fair enough.
compromise. Like he's not ass. Like he can
He's
still do
he loses to
do
a lot of
good, but
hunters. Like his clear's super good, but he gets destroyed by so many different hunters in lane. Also, every assassin destroys him because he's so easy
I
to
just want to
gank.
say like I wanted to say B plus
Like damage
uh
output,
just cause he can, yeah,
he has
he
really high
does
damage output,
crazy damage.
but like it's not safe damage because he's really easy to get to. So I
Yeah,
think
I'll leave him in
B,
B.
yeah, I think B's okay. We can come back to it later.
NBA 2K18.
I want to put Alpwash in B2.
I want to put him below AMC.
Put him in C. I mean, I
Honestly,
guess.
I think he should be in C, kind of.
He's the poke master.
No, Poke Master is definitely Soul. Soul has the best poke in the game,
He's the
probably.
he's the poke master.
He sucks. His damage is bad until he gets like every fucking item,
Poke with that ult.
and then he
Ooh.
loses. It doesn't do it a lot. It doesn't. You're lucky if you get like 200 damage off on somebody before you fucking die and it goes away.
Alright, on her. I want to say on her's up with like Agni. He's pretty strong.
I would put him in. Is there S
A.
minus?
That no, that would be A plus.
Yeah.
There's just pluses.
Yeah, okay. We could go with that. Because I think he's a little bit better than Agni because he's a really good ADC. But it's one of those things like his clear's iffy. His jump has a little bit of delay to it. But I don't know. He's still really good.
I'm a terrasser.
Ooh, hold up.
Uh,
Actually,
okay. Goodbye, Tommy. Time to just put Kuzenbo in SS tier. Alright, there he goes. Bing boom, bing boom, bing boom, bing boom.
Astro Boy's
Tell
called.
me.
What? That's not a fucking bird. It's a monkey. Fucking dumbasses. Come on down. It's time to conquer. Is that all this game's about?
Jesus, that was really loud. Oh fuck. The boys are back in town. Yeah, that's what it was. Cause Euro Drew put out a tweet. It's like when Thin Lizzy come on at the function, and it's like some dude on a big jumbotron like dancing in front of the camera, and it's got that song playing. I was like, what the fuck?
Brave Dungeon plus Dark Witch
Those
Story.
boys are back in town.
See what this is about.
okay. So we're on Amaterasu.
Yeah.
Where do you see her?
I want to say somewhere around B plus or A. Like she's pretty.
I want to go with A, I think, because nobody plays her because her
pretty strong.
fucking early game sucks, but late game
Yeah,
she
she
has
takes a long time to get online, but she's fucking.
she has a lot to
strong
offer.
if you're patient.
She has a lot to offer. She has probably one of the best like warrior fucking team-based alts in the game, if not the best.
She got
It's
that.
it's
She got
definitely
that fat passive.
uh movement speed.
Or Boobas
Bo-
goes B.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, what are these other things?
Anubis is definitely
Boobas
fucking.
goes B.
He's B at like best.
Ao Kwang. I want to put him in like S or something.
Yeah, he's
Ao
S.
Kwang is back in town. Yes,
He-
Ao Kwang
he's-
is back in town.
He's so stupid.
Do I have to be a princess?
He's easy to like. Whenever Chris would play him, I would let Chris get kills because fucking like he's like, oh gank, and I'm like whatever, and I'll do a bunch of damage and I'll let him ult and then leave because you could set him up and then late game he could just kill everybody.
Yeah, especially with his new passive too. Now that they fixed it, his passive before sucked.
What's his new
Good
passive?
lord.
I forgot they reworked it.
I think you get bonus power off executes. Let me
Damage
check.
per
It only
stack.
stacks like 3 times,
45.
but like it's
45
Yeah.
magical power total and 15% lifesteal. The lifesteal is not that big, but that's still pretty nice.
yeah. Where the fuck's he at? Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I would definitely put him in S. If there's like S minus and S plus and stuff like that, he would probably be moving around there. But I think S is fine for him.
Afro. I don't
Uh,
know. I feel like
healers
she
are
doesn't
kind of
have
out.
the she doesn't have the damage potential that Hell does to be.
She doesn't have the chase down potential either that Hell does. Hell is just a way better
I want to
healer.
put her. I want to put her in like C with Outwash. Like I mean,
Her ult is really important though. I think her ult gets her to B, because I think she's about as useful as Anubis.
alright.
Because even with anti-heal, with most builds, you could still heal for a lot, especially like post-fight.
Yeah, as long as you're like building shoulder power, you're good. I was gonna say like you can't even really build her tanky like you can Hell because she doesn't really have the CC. She doesn't have the flexibility that Hell does. You know what I'm saying?
Taking
she doesn't have the
Afro's actually
damage.
probably her best build right now.
Oh shit! Ow! 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 But what I'm saying is like
It removes a
even
lot from
compared to
her
like
heal
the
and
support
stuff.
Hell, yeah, she's like I don't know, just not as good.
Plus, she has one-person
Apollo.
heals, which weakens her a lot. Apollo's S. I think, or A plus, because he's almost without a doubt the
I
best
want to
mid
say
game hunter.
S.
Yeah, he's really
He's
really
got
good.
CC. He's got the
Glo-
global ult. He's got
Global
the
ult's
damage,
fucking
man.
huge. Because like, if you have a really dominant fucking four-man rotation with your warrior, jungle, mid, and support, and they're just fucking kicking ass in team fights. I've seen Apollo's like split push like crazy, because you would practically be anywhere you want on the map as long as you have ult. And then if
Hmm.
someone shows up, you mez them. They're mezzed for almost a fucking like full 3 seconds, and then you could leave.
It's like, all right, bye. Yeah. Okay, Arachne.
B.
Yeah. I want to say like BB plus, but yeah.
She is not. She's good in pubs because people don't like. I don't know. They just die to her. I don't know what it is.
Okay, Ares.
B
I don't even
plus.
know where the fuck to put Ares. I have not seen Ares get picked in Conquest once.
His clear is really bad, but he has a really good team. Like he forces a lot of actives. Everyone has to get beads.
Yeah, I want to say like B plus or B or something.
Anyone that can force actives, I think, is at least B plus, which he does really well.
Artemis.
B
I'd
plus or
say
A?
A.
Yeah,
A.
we can go with that.
Athena. It's definitely A plus or S. One of the two.
I would go with fuck, I don't know, because no one plays her at super high
I'm
levels,
gonna
and when they
slap her an
do,
A plus.
yeah, she's close to S though. She's definitely up there. Ardio?
Oh, I don't have Artie on the one I'm doing.
Fuck.
I mean, you can place her fucking S
Yeah,
easy.
where's Freya at?
Freya, you wanted to put an SS, and I just said okay.
Then
I
I
would
would
say
put
Freya's S plus, but like,
I would say Ardio's S plus and Freya's SS, because I've seen Ardio not get banned twice, like total, since she's been released and ranked, and she's been played both times. And both times she's been a pain in the ass. Awilix? Let's
I would
see.
say S.
A plus, I think. She loses
You lose
effectiveness
some
at like
steam.
really high rank because people know how to
Yeah.
deal with her. I just don't.
Bach ass. I would say A.
Yeah, I would go with A. That sounds okay.
Bach is syrup. C.
What's your lowest tier?
D.
Okay, we'll put Baka in C at least, because at the very least, like he sucks. There's
D.
almost no
D
redeeming qual.
is
D is Loki.
D is competitively non-viable, even in the hand of masters.
Yeah, no, that's fucking that's like only Loki that I can think of right now. Bastet.
She just got that buff, which is a weird sideways buff. Like it's not even that great.
I think she's like B.
I want to say B plus. I
B
want to say
plus
B
is okay,
plus,
yeah, I guess. Cause
just
like
because she does a shitload of
it's
damage
one of
and
those
she's
things
got
where
good
like her
poke.
jump in concept is really good because you could always go back to where you were. But there's two things about that. You get CC'd on your initial jump, or they could just wait until you fucking jump back and blow you up. But
Yeah.
I've been body blocked by enough cats from Bastet to know that she's not like the worst character.
Yeah, no, and I feel like that option, like, yeah, you can get blown up or whatever, but it leaves room for mind games.
It
Like, you
forces
can
a
you can play with people
50-50.
like that.
It,
So I'd say she's fucking good.
there's some kind of play to her. She can do something, so she's not that bad. No. Not
That's
anymore.
I don't know how she plays with the bug or the nerfs or whatever. So I
Dude,
don't know.
the nerf to her bludgeon was fucking huge. Cooldown being 14 seconds, she can't do it multiple times anymore per wave. Because she used to be able to, like, let's say I was playing fucking, like, Osiris, which was the premier season 4 matchup at the beginning of the season. It was always Bell Osiris. And she would, you know how her bludgeon works? If she catches you in the spin, the slam does more damage.
Yeah.
And then she would outclear you because she would use that to hit minions. And then before the next wave even shows up, she could bludgeon just you and then run up to wave and still have AoE autos. She can't do that anymore. So I think she's probably about A. She
All
dropped a
right.
lot
There
since
she
that
goes.
fucking that nerf. That nerf was bigger than I thought it'd be.
Into
Kobrakan,
my boy, Kaslappin, more like. Haha.
my baby boy. He's
um,
so much better than people think he is. I think he's A plus.
I want to put him in A or A plus. Yeah.
I think he's A plus.
I don't think he's a great guardian, but
He's
I
a good
like him.
solo laner. Also, I like anybody that plays Kobrakan jungle. I fucking love you.
Like
Cause
he ain't a
that's
support.
it's so cool to watch somebody like because I saw it in SPL a couple of weeks back and someone like blinked in stunned and then did that fucking like his X or his two where he fucking like slams his shield together. It's that little area in front of him and then their
Yeah, yeah,
solo laner
yeah.
just died like straight out. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Plus his ult, it sucks if you have multiple people you want to get caught in it, but for soloing somebody out and separating that person from team fight, it's pretty good.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
and it does a shitload of damage if you build it right.
Hmm.
Even if you build tank, it still does a shitload of damage from what I remember. Let me hold on. Let me check base damage real quick. I feel like it does a
Let
lot.
me pull it up on my fucking thing since you're working on that.
Abilities.
150 at rank 5. That's a lot. It scales 70% of your
Atomic
power.
shift. Yep. Because of the 550, like that's nuts.
At level, I think you get your second point in your ult like level 9 or something like that. It'll be doing 250. That's gonna be chunking people.
Yep.
Plus
Which is
his damage output from his tremors is way fucking stronger than people think. You if you could get people like fucking stuck in like wave with tremors going because you don't take poke damage from minions. You start with Vamp Shroud and solo. You it's fine. You're gonna take
yeah,
nothing.
and your passive is a free.
Slight damage mitigation, which adds up every time you get hit.
Well, no, your passive is just a free Mark of the Vanguard. Like you get 5% straight damage reduction.
Which is pretty nice. Even if it's like, even if you're getting hit by minions, it adds up really fast for how tanky he is in lane. It's really hard to deal with.
Yep.
Plus him being root immune and slow immune with his one active, his square. It's pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Who's next?
Um, Camazotz is next.
S.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking up there.
Because like he could solo, he could jungle, and he's one of the best at both.
Yeah.
It's
And he's
his damage
in
output.
these recent SPLs too, he's just picked and banned every game. It doesn't matter. He's
It's so crazy.
picked, banned, just because he can tower dive,
He could tower
just because
down
he
like
has
crazy.
crazy pressure.
And when he first came out, I thought his mobility was gonna be shit because how fucking like his jump sends you nowhere. But that ult is so big, dude.
Mm-hmm. We got Cornunos next.
A plus, I think.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's no longer like
I just
ban
played a
worthy like he
game.
was when he first came out, but he's still pretty okay.
Oh yeah. I just played a game with the Cornunos who went like 0 and 8. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Chalk. I'd say like B plus or something.
Yeah, it pains me to fucking say that because I have 2,200 worshippers on Chalk, but I think he's B plus. He might be A
Chalk,
for
baby.
like really good players, but as soon as like he loses to Ravana, he loses to Wukong, he loses to fucking Kukulin, he loses to a lot of guardians like Ardio, who also have sustain. Like he's not as good,
Yep.
I don't think anymore. The
We
next
got Chang'e.
this one's interesting because I don't know. She dropped out pretty hard from the beginning of the season when she was banned a lot.
I want to say B plus.
I want to say A because I do think she's better than everyone else in B plus.
Okay. That's fair. Chiron, my boy, SS, fucking easy god
Is
tier
there
Chiron.
is there anything above SS?
Where's my triple S plus tier?
I
That's
think
Chiron.
I think Chiron's like A. We
Yeah,
always
okay.
fucking say he's a funny pick, but he's legitimately pretty strong.
He's pretty good.
He's actually pretty good.
Fucking Chiron, man. Kronos, I want to say A also. Like, he don't get picked for shit, but
Oh my! You didn't
he
play
still
ranked a
got
couple
it.
weeks ago.
Really?
Every other game, I had 9 or 10 games in a row where Kronos got picked, and then I started banning him because I just fucking hate it.
Yeah, I want to say like A or A plus, one of the
I
two.
think A plus is a little bit better for him, just because he's the definition of a fucking like hyper carry. He could do so much late game.
Kukulin, my boy. This is the latest god I have. I don't have audio, but I have Kukulin.
That's fine at least. S plus, I think. Any objections?
I mean, that's gonna be my first S plus.
I
I don't play solo. That's
I
you.
think he fits. He's
I've seen
he
him get picked in every SPL game so far. So
honestly he's pretty close to double S. Like he's maybe the best solo laner right now. Shen is up there with him for when it comes to solo laning for
like,
how fucking strong they are. He has anti-heal built in his kit. He basically has 2 ults, which gives you so much
no, he
burst.
does have tools. I'm thinking about it. He has the benefits of a stance switch god without the drawbacks. Like, yeah, you got to time it, but you have 8 abilities.
Yeah, you get that health shield.
You effectively do.
I've
You got two
I play
ults.
him
You
and I
got
don't play him a ton in ranked because he gets banned all the fucking time. But you could tower dive at level 5 if you're at like full health and you don't go underneath for that long. Like
Mhm.
that's ridiculous. Other than Ravana with his fucking immunity from his kick, I think that's the only warrior that can go under towers at 5 and really have it work. So I would put him in S plus.
He's pretty darn strong.
I would definitely recommend banning him.
Cupid,
Where do you think Cupid
Cupid is
goes?
next. Probably B plus or A. Like, he's not bad, but
He has a good team fight ult.
I don't know if that pushes him towards A or not. Everybody else on this list is pretty good team fight ults too. Like, we
Artemis.
get Chang'e, Bell, Artemis, Bacchus, Ama. I'd put him in A, I guess.
Yeah. He's a
Like, not
hunter.
a
It's hard for him to be bad.
he'd be a good mid lane hunter,
I think his
but
clear's too
I don't know how
bad.
well he does as like a ADC, you know. Daji, I want to put an A plus. Daji's
I
really
don't.
strong now that they buffed her.
I've never seen Dajin ranked.
Really?
Other
Every
than
time I
like
see her, she's
the week
putting
she
in
was
work,
released
man.
on ranked, I saw her 2 or 3 times, and she just disappeared. Even after they buffed
Like,
her ult when she couldn't be hit anymore, people were like, "Nah."
I feel like that's just because nobody
Took the
wants to
time.
pick her. I think that's just because warrior jungle meta is still around and
I
people
hate.
are still doing that.
Yeah,
And
tank
she's a
jungles are
new
fucking huge.
assassin.
Um,
I feel like she's A plus because she's got the escape, she's got the damage. Like, you just can't get blown up is the problem. A or A
I
plus. She's really strong.
I think A. We could change it later if I start seeing her again, but I think for now A is okay. Cause she basically she has an Ares ult with more range, but you have to hit it. Like if it forces actives, which is always good.
Mhm.
She has DOT, which is always kind of nice, and her DOT abilities do a lot on like initial hits. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, she has
her
damage.
DPS isn't bad, and she has one of the better like not one of the better, but like a pretty good ganking tool that she could teleport to people.
Yeah. Can she teleport to minions? I'm pretty sure she can.
She could also teleport to allies.
Allies, minions, and enemies. Like, it's such a versatile escape. It's
It's
really strong.
it's good mobility. It just sucks if you get soloed out. Like, the reason I want to put her in A is because in fucking casuals, I've seen a lot of like, oh, Dodgy's teleporting to me, and then I kill her. Like, I don't know. You can put her in A plus if you want. I think she's A, but that's totally up for debate. Wherever you feel like she
God
belongs, I'm okay
damn.
with.
Your teleport scales 100%. Jesus.
Hmm.
That shit does a ton, man. Your bleed scales. Yeah, I want to say A plus, but
You can put her in A plus
I'll leave her in A for right now.
because
Just
I am
cause,
by no means a jungler.
yeah. Shen is next. Shen's probably S plus
Yeah,
also.
he's definitely
He's fucking
he's so good. Do you?
versatile.
I remember when they nerfed him and nobody played him for so long. They nerfed his spot weakness, and they took away the
Uh,
Fatalis effect, and everyone's like he's going to be trash. But they gave it on his Mink form, so he gets attack speed and a Fatalis effect. He gets a taunt. He gets a root. It's they took away a lot of
yeah,
his tools without his cripple. Like that sucked, but he's still so fucking strong.
he's just a lot in one.
He's probably one of the few characters that
Uh,
could play three roles, which is support, jungle, and
yeah,
solo.
no, yeah.
And he's probably top one or two solos. He's up there with Kakolin.
I got Faf next. My boy, Big Daddy Faf. I don't
Um,
want to say A plus or S. He's really strong still.
he has a lot of punishment. Like one of the nastier combos I've seen in a while was fucking what was it? It was Cupid Faf. You know how fucking gross that was.
Jeez.
They would get caught in Cupid ult, and then Cupid wouldn't hit anybody, and then Faf would ult,
And he would just ult on
and
top of him. Yeah,
that
yeah,
DOT
yeah.
would, yeah, that's fucking, like, he has a lot of synergy in his kit, and plus when he goes fucking dragon, he gets two stuns that do massive damage and an AoE buff. I would say he's S.
Fenrir.
Ooh,
I want to say like
my
B
boy.
plus or something.
I would say he's. People think he's so good, and I don't know why. He gets shit on by a lot of things. I would say. Do you think B or B plus? Which one are you leaning towards?
I want to say B plus, just because
Raw
if he
damage
does single
output.
you out, you're fucking gone. Yeah.
Um, plus his ult is really good for like grabbing somebody and making like a difference during a team fight. It's like a Cabrakan ult almost, where it's like fuck, like now you have the numbers advantage because somebody got singled out.
Yeah.
I think B plus is okay for him. I still remember the last one I went up against that fucking died during wave in mid. That shit was good.
Next we got my boy Ganesh. Let's say S.
He's
Ganesh
in a
is
weird
super
place
strong
because
right now.
he's really really good, but you also see those Ganesh that don't know how to fucking play them and they get like shit on. I would say S.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's their fault, not his fault. I would say S.
yeah, he has a lot in his kit. His ult has
Geb-
like some of the most stupid fucking like damage output. Actually, it's weird. It hits so much. It
his
slows
ult is
so
the
much.
highest damaging ability, but like you
And
gotta
then
get somebody on it.
his ult is also really good, like boss confirmed for fire. I've seen people like put the line on Fire
Yeah,
Giant
yeah.
so they don't lose it because it hits so fucking often. It has a lot of utility.
Mhm.
Geb,
Geb is next.
A
Geb
plus or
move.
S?
I'll put him in A plus.
Because like
Actually,
cleanse is huge right now. People are picking Nox, and Geb is the Nox counter.
yeah, I'll put him in S. Just because
Because
he's got
he's
good
really
map
good
presence,
against
he's got good engage, he's
he's
got a
good
cleanse,
against the
he's got a
fucking
lot.
the good Guardians right now.
I think he's really awkward
New players.
for frontlining. Like he's got good initiate.
He's really
He
good
can
on
gank
burst
like a
teams.
motherfucker.
He's ridiculously
Yeah.
good on burst teams because blink alt and then watching your team blow people up is normally how you want to play with Geb.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like I can't see him as like a frontliner for a sustained fight.
yeah,
Like
if you pick
a
Geb,
Geb,
you
a
can
Geb
do it.
sieging a tower. Like
He
it
is
just-
he
it
is a
doesn't-
guardian, so he can like frontline. But
It's just awkward.
one of those things, if you want a Geb on your team, he's going to be rotating. He's going to be trying to fucking roll out and get good angles on people so they could get soloed out, which means you
Yeah.
need a really good warrior on your team to frontline like crazy. Because you're not going to be
He's
solo
about making
tanking.
picks and saving picks. Like that's what Geb's
That's
for.
a big thing for him, yeah. Because like I won't like I've seen so many games saved and ranked when I was playing Kakulin and I had a fucking Geb on my team. You know how much like damage you could just go in and do with taking none? I had like 1200 health and shields.
Jesus.
It's fucking stupid. I think S is a good place for him. Guan
Yeah, I slapped him in
Yu.
there. Here we got my boy Guan.
Uh, fuck.
R.I.P. Chris.
I am 1-0 with Guan in ranked right now. So as an expert,
Double S.
yeah, he's unbeatable. Um,
I want to say like A or B plus.
I think B plus is where he's at, just because of the low play rate. He's good, but nobody plays him.
Hades.
A plus.
Yeah. I feel like he's out of the awkward spot he was in.
Well, he was really, really good for a little bit, but people got used to like with all the current like meta picks, everyone could kind of get out of his ult.
Let me see.
Also, them reducing his protections, like now people can actually like blow him up. Even though he steals more, like if your ADC's outside his ult, fucking he could just kill Hades.
Yeah. Wow. Let me see what else we got. We got Hebo next.
Um,
Let's say
apparently,
S plus.
yeah, apparently Hebo is way better than I thought he was. People in fucking like at least on PC from what I watch, like they'll fucking pick him at like ADC and shit like that. Jungle,
Yeah, Hebo
mid,
still slaps, dude.
it's just damage output, and you can't call his early game weak because he has that fucking his one up every what 2 seconds almost,
I think it's 3.
and then that makes his wave clear amazing. That makes his jungle camp clear amazing early game, and then he's ahead of you, and then what do you do?
Yeah, water cannon's on a 3-second cooldown.
You think
And
an
his
S or S
passive
plus?
is a free percentage. I put him in S plus.
I'm okay with that,
Just
honestly.
because he can pretty much solo carry.
Yeah,
Like
it's really easy.
if he gets blown up, like
It's hypothetically
sucks,
easy
but-
to blow him up, but he can also blow you up pretty fucking fast.
Yep. Hell is next. I'm gonna put her in S tier. She's really strong right now.
Did she get nerfed? Or
Did she?
something?
Recently?
They did something to her cleanse a little bit ago. Heals herself
No,
instantly
they
and applying
switched
to heal
her
over time.
heal. No. Her heal they switched because it was giving like a ton of movement speed. It would give 20% to you and your allies. Now it only gives 20% to her and then 10% to allies. That's what they nerfed.
That's not that big of a nerf.
Because people were just like healing on cooldown and having like full team rotates just across the map with free
Yeah.
20% movement speed.
I would still say she's
But
S
she's
or
still
S
really
plus.
strong. I would say S.
She probably has the best chase down potential in the game with that fucking low cooldown slow. What's it?
The slow and her movement speed buff? Yes.
Yeah.
She got crazy damage output. She got crazy sustain. Only problem is mana, man.
She plays support, solo, and mid. Like, she could do a lot. Vamp Shroud, like, I played against a solo lane hell with Vamp Shroud and tier 1 breastplate as Kakulin, and I couldn't kill her.
Goddamn.
You could just sit back under tower and heal. And once she hits 5, she gets that passive mana regen.
Ooh, yeah. Herc is next. I want to say Herc's like B plus
Nah.
or A.
I think he's probably about A right now. I don't see a lot of picks from him, but he has the safest, like mispositioning punish. Because when it comes to warriors, there's two big ones that like punish shitty positioning on the enemy team, and it's Herc and Tier. Herc doesn't have to put himself in danger to use his at least,
Yeah.
so I would put him in A. He might move up if I start seeing him more, but he's like nowhere to be seen right now.
Yeah, because
Because his pass was really good since
yeah,
they changed it. Late game, it's like 75 physical power whenever you're getting hit. Like, that's a lot.
all the warriors getting fucking nerfed. Yeah, he might move up.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Uh,
the hurt dance. Hell yeah.
it's really good. It's the only reason I pick him.
Change stacking self buff that provides increased physical power. 5 + 1 times your level. Damn,
Yeah,
Jesus.
75. You get a lot of power. It's ridiculous.
Okay. I think Huyi's next. Let
S
me see.
plus.
Huyi, yes it is. Yep. Strong ass
Other than like
plus.
Scotty, he's probably the strongest physical hunter in the game right now.
Hunbats, I want to put in A plus or S. Like, yeah, he's just an ult bot, but god damn, that's an ult.
He's one hell of an ult bot. Like he has really good single out
Uh,
options, really good mobility
I'll
with
put him
his
in
teleport.
S.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Isis.
A plus is A plus where we put Agni.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think she's about in the same
And
tier.
I feel bad because I don't see Isis picked a lot, but I really like her.
She's good. Really
Even
good
though my
range.
Isis
That's like
blows, but
Thoth is
like,
probably the best mage, like best mid right now.
oh yeah,
And I don't
oh
see him
yeah.
as I don't see him as much. I ban him if they don't fucking pick him in the first three picks during the second banning phase, but I feel like I should see him picked first more often.
Yeah. Izanami, I'm gonna go with S plus
Um, I would go
or
with
S,
S.
one of the two.
I think S is probably a little bit, maybe even A plus. She had a really hard fallout recently after the beginning of the season, because while her wave clear is good, her dash is so awful. The delay to it gets her killed like 90% of the time. And people going warrior based mage or jungles, she gets blown up. Too strong of an
Yeah,
early, and then she doesn't have the damage output to deal with that. So I
I'll go
think,
A plus.
yeah, that sounds about right. Your boy Giannis,
Janice. Janice is still S tier.
yeah, you can't
His
compete
team
with.
presence is
If
just
they
too
gave him
strong.
zero damage, he would still be S because that fucking mobility is ridiculous.
Yeah. I've been seeing Jingwei get picked a lot.
I haven't seen her.
Just because
That hasn't
she's.
moved up to ranked yet.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, no, it will. I
I want
think
to say A plus
yeah, A plus
or
sounds
S.
okay because her pass is really good. Her early game sucks. Her wave clear is okay. Her alt is kind of whatever.
Her ult's got big damage if you can hit it, and it's pretty good.
For an
It's
escape.
CC immune, and it's pretty good escape.
Mm.
Like if you're about to get blown up, you're like, ah, shit. It's just good avoid. Like it sucks you gotta burn your ult, but
And
it's
plus, her being
fucking
able to dash out of knockups, I think, is enough to push her over to A plus. Because
yeah.
as a hunter, I don't really like her, and I don't know why, but I can't. She's good.
What do we got? Kali.
S, I think.
I haven't seen Kali get picked in a fat minute, but yeah, she's
It's ridiculous.
still nuts.
Yes, 2 days ago when I was playing ranked in Diamond, somebody banned her because he's playing jungle. Because like that stun is such good anti-initiate early game from a lot of the other junglers. Plus slow and root immunity is fucking huge during her ult.
Um,
Capri.
Kepri's next. Get off of them, Kepri. I want to say
D
S.
tier, he cannot
S
solo.
again. Fucking D.
I hate that. I hate that way. I tried that yesterday when we were playing. That was like the least fun game I ever played. That was so bad. I didn't think he would pick Osiris, dude. Yeah,
I
we could
want to
put
fucking try that shit again.
A plus or S. He's getting picked a lot less. His escape sucks because you can body block it, and then he dies if you body block it.
Yeah.
If he misses his ult, then you look like a dingus. but he has a lot of
I'll
potential. So
put it in.
I think A plus for
I'll
now.
put A plus. Kulk, Kukulkan,
B.
flat B.
He's not very good.
Kumba.
You think it B plus or A?
I want to say B plus. I feel like he falls in the kind of same place as Ares, where he's like an awkward support. I don't know.
He's oddly easy to kill. Again, body blockable dash, kind of a big deal. The fact that any kind of damage breaks his mez, except for I don't think minions do, but that doesn't really matter late game. He has, I think, A, just because he has so much CC. If you want someone to not be there for a team fight, you could kind of make it happen.
Yeah. Alright, I'll put him in A.
Kuzumbo.
Oh, I put Kuzumbo in SS tier already. I was like, wait,
He's an
I don't have
insta-win.
Kuzumbo? And then I already put him up there.
God
so
damn
I was like,
it.
fuck. I forgot I did that about 20 minutes ago.
I haven't seen him picked in ranked. Oh wait, no, I did. I haven't seen him played well in ranked.
I feel like he is still a bad guardian.
He's a good soul laner, actually. You might think he isn't,
I want to.
but that push
Yeah, no,
through
I
minions
know
does
he's
a
a better.
lot.
Oh yeah. Like,
Plus, you saw
what the fuck was I playing?
when we were playing Conquest yesterday, and you were playing Freya, and I just pushed somebody on the wall and you killed him. He has like okay
Yeah.
setup because it's a silence. His knockup sucks, but he is getting buffed, so I would put him in probably B plus.
Yeah, that's what I have him right now. Because I have him next to like Guan and Shock. Like,
If you have a really push-oriented team, he's really good, just because he can make Kappa really tanky, and then he can tank after.
yeah. All right. Next is Loki.
D tier. If anyone's watching this video, I do not want an argument from that.
Stupid ass Loki. Fucking split push asshole. Medusa, I want to say A plus or S.
She had a really hard falling out after Fatalis got removed. Because she wasn't really... Her whole gimmick of being able to fucking backstep super fucking fast was taken away. I will put her in A plus, if anything. Where's Apollo? Apollo's an S.
He is an S.
I would put her in A plus.
Okay. We got Merc.
This one's awkward. He has really good map presence because he's fast as shit. He has a ton of alt distance, so he can, again, that goes with map presence.
I want to say S.
I
As
don't-
long as you don't get blown up, you have the damage to just turn team fights.
Yeah, but he's really good. He's really bad against teams that are good against auto attack. Like if you get mid guard, he is slow immune for a little bit, but not always. And then if he gets slowed, he does less damage.
But I mean, who the fuck builds mid guard?
Good people.
Like nobody. As good of an item as it is, like nobody builds it. I want to put him in S.
We'll who else is in S?
Just because Kali, Hunbats, Kamazats.
No, I have to put him in A plus
Alright.
because those are just way better junglers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's just like a worse Kali. Okay. Neath, I want to put in like A.
Oh wait, you don't have Naja? Oh wait, this is an alpha. That's weird. They fucked up this alphabetical order. That's okay. We could do Neath.
Idiots.
Good job, high res. It's because there's a space in Naja, and I guess that
Yeah,
fucked it
yeah.
up. So Neath, what do you think?
I put her in A.
Really good wave clear. Shitty escape. Backflip is the most like you know exactly where she's going the second she hits that button.
She's in with Cupid and Chiron and Artemis right now. I feel like that's kind of
like-
where she belongs.
Yeah, the only thing that's keeping her from being like kind of like lower, because if you miss Spirit Arrow during a
Is
team
her
fight
ult.
and you went like trans, you're down a lot.
Yeah.
Her ult is a
Her
big.
ult.
It's saving her from that.
Um, Nem is next, and then I have Naja. Nem got a hard buff.
I would say S.
I'd say she's an S tier big time. Nem's getting picked all the time.
I
She
was
got that
watching
early
somebody
poke
stream
into
yesterday,
the.
and they had Nemesis and the Morgan, and they would double ult somebody.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
that
disgusting.
the guy I was watching was playing Cook Colin, and he died in I think in like 2 or 3 autos.
Oh, do I not have Morgan?
Oh shit! No,
Fuck. Okay, Morgan's like
Morgan's probably S too. She
Morgan. Oh no, there she is. It's the Morgan. Never mind, I'm stupid.
she has
Morgan's like S
so
plus S. She's
she has
super
so
strong.
much like flexibility.
You
It's
guys
just
I'm
one
just
of
gonna
those things.
put
If
her
you
in S
catch her out
plus.
at invis, she gets blown up fast. Now it's
What do I
not.
want to hear, Bruno?
you want to hear a golden tweet?
How about you give me a second? Yeah. Or send it to me, one of the two.
Yeah, I would send it to Pet because I'm recording this really quick.
Oh shoot.
If you don't mind, it's fine if you won't say it though. Like I don't really care. But
Fucking Bruno.
ruining my videos. Gonna get me demonetized, even though I'm not making anything off of this. uh, don't laugh that
I
much.
got
It's not that
Naja.
funny. Don't do that.
The monetized symbol on your fucking video.
You're gonna get me demonetized for these videos I pay to make. Jesus.
Naja,
Naja's pretty strong.
She's
but
very
I feel like
good.
she's easy to. I'd say A or A plus.
I would put her in A plus. I think she's about as good, if not a little bit better than Merc in some cases. Because
Nike?
that ult has like a Kumba effect where it's like, okay, he's not in the team fight for a little bit, and when he comes down, he's dead.
Yeah,
Nike?
like it's pretty good. Nike's pretty good. I would say S. She's really strong.
Nope.
No.
Not anymore. I saw her picked. Has she been picked in SPL?
I can't remember, so I think that's a no.
The first Nike I seen in about a month was picked yesterday, and it's one of those things where she has a lot of stuff good like on paper, and especially late game because her passive is just it's a free bonus.
That's what I'm saying. Like her passive is just a whole team buffed.
But her clear is interruptible. Her ult is useless against people who have Wing Blade. I guess ADCs that health shield won't save her for long. And her buff only goes on one of those abilities at a time, so it's kind of hard to decide if you want more hits on your rend or if you want more slow and shield. I would put her in like A plus, probably A.
I'll put her in A.
She's a lot weaker than a lot of the good warriors right now.
Because A is like Ama and Bell and Herc.
I would say Nike's a little bit worse than them. That's up for debate because it's pretty close.
I mean, Nike can jungle somewhat too, can she? I think I remember hearing something about that.
Well,
Seeing something.
the last time I saw that was when she was released, and everybody just wanted to
Really?
play her.
Okay. And she was just broken, yeah.
I'm sure she can, and I'm sure people tried it on like different consoles and shit, but I haven't seen it.
Nox is next. Nox is
Very good.
S. Or not S, A plus S.
A
One
plus,
and two.
because she only loses like really hard to Geb and Hell because they have cleanses. Chiron's cleanse is too slow.
Chiron.
It doesn't
Double
pop in
Chiron.
time. I would put her. What are some of her A plus mages like Agni? I think she's better than Agni. Fuck. I think she's.
I can put her in S. S is like Janice, Hell. I think that's it.
I would
yeah.
put her in A plus still. I think
Okay.
because it's one of those things. If you get her
That's-
after her dash, she's fucked because now she doesn't have her silence and shit ready.
Yeah. So that's like Isis, Agni. Kronos is here, but
I feel like that's fair.
Nuwa. Probably
Um,
B plus.
Yeah,
She's a split push machine, and she got global ult.
global
what
damage
else you
ult
got?
that late game actually like kind of chunks.
Kind of hurts a little bit when you're building full damage, but
a ton of damage off minion
She's
explosion, but a lot of the good characters like she gets obliterated by Ravana. It's not even funny. All the minions hit you, she launches that thing, you kick, and all her damage is gone.
yep.
If you use your immunity, and then she's super easy to dive because she has no self peel. I would put her in like B plus, yeah.
Yeah. We
Odin,
got Odin next.
he got
Odin
a
got
big
nerfed,
nerf.
right?
He got a big nerf. His shield jump used to do an extra 25% if he had his shield active whenever he uses leap, and they knocked it down to 15. They also nerfed his passive. It used to give you 8% movement speed per stack. Now it gives 4. So it stops him from literally chasing down everybody during a team fight or being, if you win that team fight, him being able to just fucking book it and you can't catch him.
Yeah.
Um,
I want to put him in A plus.
I ban him always because I hate this fucking character. I think. What are some of our S plus warriors or S warriors?
Um, doesn't look there's any. S plus is Erlong and Kukulin.
I
And then
think
A plus is where warriors. There's no warriors in A plus either. A lot of warriors are still like to come. Like there's just alphabetically not a lot
I
that have
think
like Osiris is next. Ravana's yet to be picked. Wukong's yet to be picked.
I think Odin
Uh,
is. I don't know. It's so weird because it's so fucking good, but his jump is
I
so
want to
like
say A plus.
avoidable, and his slow is so goddamn strong, but it does nothing. Uh, I'll put him. He's gonna be like the highest A plus character because it's really close. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we could put him A plus after that nerf at least. Because like it's one of those things where it's like preference. Like I hate playing against Odin. That doesn't make him broken. I
Oh
ban him
yeah,
every
no,
game, but
I
that doesn't make.
fucking hate Odin.
I hate him. He loses to cripples.
Like,
You could cancel his shield by or his shield jump if you CC him as he lands. Like Sobek is a counter matchup in solo, which is really funny. Because if he does that the
uh,
knock up shit, your shield doesn't blow up, and you don't do damage
yeah,
when you
no,
land.
like, I fucking hate Odin, but
Osiris.
as long as you know how to play against him, you good. Thing is, I don't, so I get fucked every time. Uh, yeah, Osiris. Did Osiris get nerfed or no? I've
Um,
seen him get picked a lot. I've seen
he
him get picked a lot in SPLs.
he got nerfed a lot a while ago. Which is his damage tether, I think is what it was, or his judgment tether. Um, they nerfed the damage reduction he got. I forgot how they did it because you get more damage like reduction over time,
Mm-hmm.
and they nerfed like the ending amount or something. They did something weird with it. They made him a little less tanky, which made it fall out a little bit. But after that, people started picking him as Osiris Jungle in SPL and stuff like that.
I've seen Jungle Osiris. Yeah, that's what it is. I
I
want to put him
I,
in A plus.
I definitely don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's S tier anymore, like he used to be.
Yeah, I want to put him in A plus.
Yeah, I think A plus is okay.
Pussy Iden is next, my boy.
Poseidon.
I want to put him in A plus also. He's fucking strong, man.
His Kraken's so good. I think he might almost be S.
That's
'Cause
with Janice and Hell is where that would put him.
I he's so fucking fast with that buff active. His late game, like his squishies can't really deal with him.
Yeah, I want to put him in A plus. I feel like he's got pretty good team fight presence, like Janice and Hell do.
Oh, you want to put
Like
him in S?
he doesn't have the map presence that Janice does, but he has the team fight presence that he does.
Also, he has a lot better fucking rotations than other mages other than Janus, just because he's so quick.
He's got the speed buff like Hell.
He has a
He's
lot
zooming,
going
dude.
on. Gem is fucking applied on his autos whenever he has his buff active.
Oh yeah.
I would put him in S.
Oh yeah. That's where I got him right
My
Ra is
boy,
next.
A plus.
I'm gonna,
There's not a lot to argue about. He has a little bit of everything.
fucking, fucking double S tier for the snipes. Fucking Raijin. Fucking
C.
Raijin, man.
I hate it. I hate him. Put him in C. I'm done. I hate that god.
I'm gonna put him in
I had
B.
a gold border Raijin. Like at post game, everyone invited someone to a group chat because everybody's so toxic. Everyone's like, "Why the fuck did you pick Raijin? That's like a throw pick from the draft you gave up." And he's like, "No, normally I do pretty good, but he had a gold border, so he's lying." Like he loses majority of his games if that's true. Like I would put him in
I want to
C.
put him in B plus. I want to put him in B plus with Nuwa.
No.
Okay, I'll put him in B with Coke and Anubis.
That's
Because
acceptable at least.
Raijin,
Because
Raijin,
he can
as
work.
much as he got nerfed, he can work. He has damage. His teleport got nerfed, but he still has the mobility. They actually buffed his ult. I like what they did with it.
They gave him more. They reduced the amount of slow on him, right? Now it moves at 80%.
Yeah, and they increased the duration of it. They put it from like 4 to 6 seconds, I think. Let me check.
4 times.
Mage,
Does it not
Raijin,
say?
abilities, Tycho drums.
I don't think it says. I remember that. I think they did increase the timer on it, but the only thing that keeps them from being actually okay is that beat 2 and 3 are fucking useless. Taunt and fear. It's good
No,
during team fights, but
they're
30%
they're
damage
really good.
is like that's too much
They're
of a nerf.
good for team fights. Because if you get somebody and you taunt them and they get blown up by your ADC, by like your jungle, they're gone.
Yeah, but I don't know, 30% damage. Like them reducing that from like 50 like it was before. That was so bad. I think B is okay. He's still pretty fucking bad,
Like,
but
I want to edge him up to B plus.
no.
I feel like
I think
he's
that's
got
too much.
the same potential Nuwa has.
Honestly, I don't see it. Them making his passive like shit. His passive fucking sucks. You have to cast 5 abilities to get a 2-second cooldown. Raiju's damage being nerfed and being fucking put on a DOT instead of burst. He can't burst people nearly as hard as he used to be able to. He wasn't very good. He wasn't like amazing before at higher leagues, and now he's probably worse after that quote unquote rework. We'll leave him in B, and if we want to talk about it towards the end of the tier list, we could do that.
Raijin penalty.
Rama.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, yeah, we'll come back to it. Rama. Yeah, Rama's pretty fucking strong. I want to put him in S tier.
Yeah. Who's our S plus hunters?
Hui. And that's it.
I think he would go in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Hui is really good at boxing when it comes to hunters because his passive only lets him get crit every like couple of seconds. I think it's like 2 or 3, which means while he will take a heavy hit, it can't happen in succession, which was really good whenever people started building rage. And the reason that fucking I brought that up when we were talking about Rama is because Rama can basically outbox fucking like anybody with his attack speed buff.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
And he's got piercing autos.
Plus you got the fucking snipes.
Yeah, if you can snipe.
Yeah, if you
make
can
a
snipe,
sweet montage.
he's a nuisance to deal with. He's probably one of the
Montage
better.
ability pushes him to SS.
Also, his crippling shot's really underrated.
Oh boy.
The crippling
it's
shot
pretty good.
it's really nice.
It's no thought, but it's pretty darn good. Who's next? Ratatasker. Where the fuck does Rat go?
I miss him so
was
much.
Seeing stuff about
He's getting buffed. I don't remember what exactly, but they're getting him buffed soon.
again, RIP Chris. I want to put him in A tier.
It's
just for right
just
now.
for fucking global alt presence.
Like, he never gets picked, but I feel like that's where he belongs.
Yeah, I haven't seen a rat this season or this split at least. Every jungler's fucking either a warrior or a Relix.
Yep. Ravana, I want to put an S.
Yeah, no, as your boy's a Ravana main. Like pull up the fucking leaderboard here and see how big my fucking dick is. I'm number 3.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot to check for you.
It's fine. 25 and
Um,
9. I would
mhm.
definitely put him in S, even though they nerfed him recently. You can't
He's still really
without
strong.
reworking his entire kit. You cannot make this god bad.
His early is still fucking
There's
just
so there's so much you could do.
crazy.
Them nerfing his ult just made his ganks a little less good. But honestly, if you play Ravana jungle, I recommend getting Blink. Unless you need a
Okay.
defensive active, because Blink's big. Blink
Unless you
for
want hog.
somebody's. Shut up. Nobody's getting wrath. Um, Blink's really good because you can force somebody's movement options and then alt on top of them, and then you get guaranteed value off your alt without you having the fucking you alting at them jumping away and you just sitting there with your dick in your hand. Like I would say he's S though because he's without a doubt one of the strongest junglers. Even I think post nerf, even though the nerf was recent, I do think he's still very strong. And those stats I showed you, 25 and 9, I only play him in solo. So obviously he can work. Having an immunity and building cooldown is fucking huge. You could do so much. He's the only other
Oh yeah.
warrior I think that could really dive another warrior at level 5 and get a lot off of it. Your alt plus your Prana Onslaught, which is your 1, you can fucking kill somebody at like half.
Yeah, Ravana's an easy S tier. Easy.
Scylla.
Scylla, I want to put an A plus. Scylla's just
She's really mid
fucking
ground between S and A plus, because her damage
like
output
she's
is so stupid. She can multi-root people, huge. Has decent movement option. Has a movement option as a mage, which is good, but the ward tells you where it's going. It's good for scouting. That's how people check if someone's doing Gold Fury with Scylla. That's good because it's safe.
oh yeah, like
Chain combos with her alt. If she has CC, she's probably one of the better mages in the game. If she has CC on her team.
yeah,
Gavin Silla's
like
normally the nasty combo.
she's got the crazy damage output Hebo does just on a longer cooldown.
And at least from a safer distance.
Yep.
I would put her in A plus,
Uh,
I think.
yeah, that's where I slapped her.
Serket. This is a weird one.
Serket, I've been seeing get picked a lot. Serket's really strong if you know what you're doing.
Really good mobility. Maybe one of the she probably has the best mobility that isn't like global.
Yeah, easy.
Low cooldown
She had a
dashes.
jump and a dash.
Um she has a taunt. She has a taunt that's only a taunt if nobody else is there. It's still good CC. It does a lot of damage. True damage alt makes her really, really good because a lot of assassins struggle with ganking solo lane, and she doesn't.
I've seen some crazy people hit two different people with each of the darts from her taunt. That's some wild shit.
Yeah, because there's a delay to it. It's really hard to do, but I've seen people do that too. She's a really high skill cap god, I think. I don't know if she's really like she doesn't seem very easy to play at least, but I don't main jungle. Um, what are you thinking?
I want to put her up in the S almost.
Ish.
Up with Camazotz. She's really fucking strong.
I think we should move Camazotz up 1, if I'm being honest,
Okay.
and then we'll put her in
That's
S.
still
It's like Kali
because
and
that
shit.
leaves Ao Kwang and Kali and Nem on
Yeah,
that's
she even does good against some of those gods. Like she does really good against Nem. I don't know, man. And plus, if you get a chain off your ult, which it granted is kind of rare because you have to get people to group up, it's still spread out true damage, and it's still a decent amount of damage. It's like at level 20. Let's see what it does. Last Breath is gonna be doing 690 over 5 seconds. You're gonna be either forcing Sanctuary or you're gonna be forcing people to fucking back up from a team fight. And you get to choose where you kick them after the ult.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice. I would say she's S. Scotty.
Scotty.
S
I've
plus.
seen her get banned in like every fucking
She's so
game.
fucking
Yeah.
good. She's getting nerfed soon, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Because in PC, I still see her picked and banned every game, and she's already been nerfed on PC.
Oh yeah, they're making it so her like thing isn't so fucking huge.
That's
Her
gonna be
little ice
sad.
pad.
They also
Fucking
they're also reducing
homemade
Calder's
ice pad.
they're reducing Calder's dash damage because it was a lot. When I played her,
Oh
I used to
boy.
use it for poke. By level 4, you would have 1 point into Calder's thing, and because the normal matchup was Scotty Hui, and since Hui's wave clear is bad, you could just sit Calder on him, and Calder would dash, you call him back, and then you would spear, and Hui would take like 300 damage. It's a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, Sobek's
Sobek,
next. Sobek is damn strong.
one of the better guardians. Where's Ganesh?
Ganesh is up in S tier with Faf and Geb. I want to put him in S.
Yeah. The pluck has been like the best fucking ability in the game for so long. It's so strong. Fucking increased protections from his ult is so big, and that gives him mana regen, so he could keep fighting. His
Yep.
tail whip is the perfect setup for his pluck. It's damn near impossible to mess up.
It's pretty strong.
Plus, he
Um,
anti heal in his kit is always really strong.
Sobek's just a lot.
Hmm.
It's got a lot of CC, a lot of damage. Just got good initiation, man.
Now we got Soul
I want to put Soul in like
S.
A plus, S. Okay,
She has, I
I'm fine with
think,
that too.
she has almost the best poke in the game. It because it's stronger than fucking like Scylla's poke early.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of fucking. I love Soul.
Also, like she also has a lot going for her. Good heals, good poke, good burst with her ult,
Immunity.
built up immunity that also gives her slow immunity. Um, fucking her passive gives her the ability to push towers very well and take objectives really fast. Yeah, I would say she's S.
We got Wukong next.
Son Wukong. Before he got nerfed, this was like the best fucking warrior in the game. I hated him so much. And they didn't even nerf him that hard. They added they added 2 seconds to his one and his two, his line ability and the circle around him. And that's
Hey,
about
yeah.
it. That means he can't fucking he had the same problem that Bell had earlier, where he was able to hit you twice before fucking wave showed up. And it like by the time he was level 3, he could almost clear the full wave and then stun you with his tiger, and then you die. Where do you think he goes? Because he also jungles apparently.
I want to say A plus.
Who's an S? Who's our S
S
warrior?
is
Do we have an S warrior yet?
Ravana.
I would say he's just about as good as
Ravana.
Ravana.
Okay. Because that's like Ravana, Sobek, uh, Hell.
Oh yeah. Also about Sobek, don't sleep on solo lane Sobek. That's a fucking problem.
What else? We got
Susanoo.
Susanoo.
A plus. Them taking away his movement
never
speed and
seen
slow
him.
nerfs over the fucking past couple of months. I think he's A plus.
I like never see him get picked, but he's still fucking scary, still strong.
I remember when he was good. When he was broken.
Sylvanas. I want to put him in A plus.
Name a couple A plus guardians.
Athena, Cabrakan, Capri.
I will put him in A then. He's beyond easy to focus out. because he has no self peel. He has a good damaging ult. He has heals. He has mana sustain in lane. He has a pull. If he can hit it, it's pretty nice. But it's very easy to dodge his pull because
It's really slow.
it has range to it. Yeah, you could see it coming. I think he's more of an A.
Okay. Because that's with Bacchus and Kumba.
Yeah, I would say he's about there.
Terra, she's getting nerfed hard.
She's still very strong though.
Still dumb strong. I want to put her in S. I would have put her S plus if she wasn't getting nerfed.
She would be S plus current patch, but next patch she is getting that root removed. So yeah, I would say S is fine.
Because she got a global ult. A really good global ult.
It heals for a lot. It gives free abilities because they don't cost mana. Like, it's very nice.
It's just a lot.
She has a lot. She has a fucking ton of peel, root, or like currently root, stun, alt, slows from her autos.
She's got a lot.
Thana.
Yeah. I want to put Than in like A. Than's still got crazy damage, and if you get on a roll,
I will
if
be
you get
right
a
back.
little fed.
Actually, hold up.
Oh gosh, dang it! All right, well, bye, Tommy. Fucking asshole. Dumbass bitch, Tommy. All right, Bruno, let me see what you sent me.
Oh shit, I don't think I sent you.
Yeah, you did.
We got a whole lot of new ones though.
No, he went to go to the bathroom or something. Hope he washed his hands. Bruno, did you see the one video where it's like that one scene in The Office where Dwight sets off the fire alarms, like he lights a fire in a closet,
Yeah.
and it's like fucking what's the song?
Is there a song? Cause I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
They put fuck, what's that Playboi Carti song? Bruno,
right.
you're letting me down.
I'm back.
They put Magnolia over it. That's what it was. They put Magnolia over the like scene where they're running out of the fucking
The
building.
entire scene?
Yeah, pretty much. Here, let me. Give me a second.
Let me search up this Magnolia song. Your boy
I know it's
Playboi
on my Twitter.
Carti. Sorry.
We're on fan.
We are on Thanatos.
Can someone tell me why Cardi never did the Millie Rock in the video? This song get me so hyped, bro. I mean, bro. This song makes me want to open my friend's zip files. This song makes me want to shoot at these ops. This song makes me want to Millie Rock.
Bruno, I swear, have you not heard Magnolia?
Oh. I just didn't know what it was called.
You jackass.
I only heard like the first like 2 seconds of it.
The whole song's good. Anyway, I sent you the tweet I was talking about.
Friday girl scene from The Office. Which I know.
All right. So Thanatos,
Yeah.
where you at, Bruno?
Yeah, here, pause it real quick, Bruno. Or like, mute yourself real quick. Thanks, babe. I want to put him in like A or something.
He has the highest like execute in the game at 40% late game. Even if you don't use it as an execute, it's a 1% or a 1 second stun, which he uses to get his death scythe off. He's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a lot harder to play than a lot of people thought he was. He's has a lot of damage output. He's slow immune. He's really fucking fast.
If you are a Fed fan, you are damn near unstoppable. If you abuse that early game, like you're in it to win it, dude.
I would say
I want
he's
to put him in like A or
A+.
A plus.
I would say A plus just because he's good against every kind of character. He's good against squishies
So
and tanks.
that's with like Susanoo, Awilix,
Yeah,
shit like that.
that sounds about right.
Naja.
Yeah, I could see it. Just because he also has so much fucking healing. Like, he could jungle for so long.
Thor. I kind of want to put in like A plus or S,
I would
just
say
'cause
S. He's S
he's always
if
really good.
yeah, you can't ruin this character. He has probably the most impactful ult just because it's you could do it whenever. You could do it pre-team fight, post-team fight, fucking whenever. You could just go up and land on somebody. And if you combo them, they're dead.
You slam dunk, you win, dude.
Most builds, like late game, his autos hit for like 400. So with people building shoguns, like you could push towers really well.
Oh yeah,
He
I
has
didn't even
a
think about that.
he has a lot of potential.
Shit.
I would say he's probably S.
Thoth, I want to put an S also, just because Thoth is really
Is
strong.
Thoth getting nerfed soon? Is he getting
Not that
nerfed
I've
next?
heard.
Then I think he's S plus
Okay. Because he just has crazy damage,
he's so
and
good
he's safe.
because you're so far back. You have so much range.
Just safe is the one word to describe Thoth.
People who want to main
But
mid and don't play Thoth, just fucking
play
pick up
Thoth.
Thoth so much. Play him so much. He's so good. Tier.
Who's next? Tier
Oh
is
my
next.
boy.
I want to put him in like B.
He's not that bad, I swear. Um, they are buffing him soon. In next patch, I believe. I don't remember what it is, which means it's not that huge. I think they're reducing the cooldown on stance switch, which is actually pretty nice. Um,
Yeah, I think that's it.
do we
I
have any
remember liking that.
do we have any B warriors?
Nope. Lowest tier is B plus with Shock and Guan, and
He
I
gets
think he's worse than Shock and Guan.
he gets countered by Guan actually.
Yeah, so I'm
I will
leaving him in
say
B.
he's very good if your team is coordinated because your dash is practically an insta kill if people know like you're going for it. Blink dash is still probably one of the best like punishment tools in the game. He could run down a team fight. He has a big AoE slow. I think B plus. I don't think he should be out of tier with anybody. At least he's not. It's not like oh tier we auto lose. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
He doesn't see any play on PC or on fucking PS4, but he's way better than people think he is. I think because people think he's trash and he's
I
not.
can move him to B plus.
Now we got Uller.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in A. Uller's not bad.
He doesn't beat anybody at any specific time.
I
He's
think that's our
he,
lowest ADC actually.
he's like how I feel about Hachiman. Like early game, he gets outperformed by like Medusa, Scotty. Mid game, it's all Apollo and like on her kinda. And then late game, you have fucking shit like
Hui, Scotty, Rama. Just
Hui, Scotty, Freya, fucking Kern. I think Kern's better than him late game. Yeah, I would put him in like A.
yeah. I, yeah, I really do feel like he's Hachiman.
Because
I feel like he's a better Hachiman.
you're very oriented. Like if you miss your axe, you're down so much. If you go Transcendence build, I recommend everyone that play Uller or plays Uller. If you want to get to like really high leagues, you gotta drop the dream of him being like, oh look at these fucking MLG Pro combos. You gotta play him like a Borean Hunter because he
No
gets passive attack
montage.
speed, which is cool. He gets passive lifesteal and axe dance. That's always nice. That's good like ADC tools. Play him like one.
Vamana is next.
He's good. He's very good. I don't play him. Nobody plays him, but he's good.
I do.
Who's our A warriors?
What if you played? Uh, Nike, Herc,
I think he's better
Bell.
than them. I think he's A plus.
Okay. So that's like where my warriors at? Where my warriors at? Where my warriors at? Odin, Osiris, Vamana.
He has good wave clear. Um, He's very weak to anti-heal, which is a big thing, obviously, because his ult. He has really strong wave clear. He has good pressure because his wave clear is so good. He has a decent dash, which unfortunately is not root immune, which is kind of a downfall. But his ult, if you get frostbound during a team fight, you're so hard to kill, and you could slow somebody so much that one by one you can kind of chase people down. And um, fucking, he's just kind of like good. His passive giving him power for building physical protection. That's just a bonus, especially if they go an AA based team. Get that Nemean online. You're set. You're gonna get bonus power. Your boy Vulcan.
I already put Vulcan in S.
Yeah, he's
That's a no-brainer.
Shibalanke.
X-Bow. I want to put in S also. Like, I don't see him get picked ever, but he's scary, man.
He's probably one of the strongest late game hunters because his passive.
He
His
is
ult, his
scary.
global ult is always kind of nice. Even though it's one of those things where you make someone stop moving for that stutter step, and that can get them killed. That's enough to force somebody to stop moving. It's nice to have.
I mean, even if you don't use it for that, it's good for peel too. Because
Yeah.
it gives you what, like 40% movement speed, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
It's a really versatile.
If someone catches you like post dash, which is a CC immune dash, which is big.
Like the best dash in the game, pretty much.
Yeah, actually. If someone manages to catch you after that, you have a slow with your poison darts, and you have a big movement speed buff with your ult. Also, if you're out of vision range, and all they can see is like the black, you could stutter step, go behind them. You can auto them from a distance because it also gives you attack range. I think he's S. He has a lot of tools.
Shit, yeah.
He has a lot of tools.
Extra 40 feet on his basics.
You can hit
Up to
tower from outside.
60% movement speed.
You can hit towers outside their range.
Really?
Whenever you're ulting, it's really funny.
You can't even do that with Hachiman's little buff.
Yeah, no, it's stupid.
That's fucking dumb.
It's
What
weird
the
because they
hell?
don't tell you how far 40 feet is because there's no measurement units in this game. I don't know.
Well, I assume it's like 40 units.
Yeah,
is what
units. Yeah, but them just putting feet instead of units is weird.
I say, oops. We're Harris, we fucked up.
Again,
Zing.
Zing.
As much as I love Zing, I want to put in B plus.
he's actually okay solo laner.
Yeah, that's what Kuzumbo. Kuzumbo, Zing, I feel are in the same spot. Kuzumbo's definitely a better Guardian, but he's not a top tier Guardian by any stretch of the board. There's no way. I want to say B plus.
We could put him. Fuck, man. I like him. That's the problem. Percentage based damage is good. His ult forces actives, which is good. Is Ares in B plus?
Well, Ares is in B plus also, yes.
He's better than Ares.
But Chalk, Guan, Tier, Kuzumbo, they're all with Zing also.
He has a root. He has a lot of mobility, actually.
He's got a lot of mobility, he's got a lot of CC. He's a lot, but he just doesn't get picked. I don't know.
I think A
don't know
is
why.
better. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with him. He's not bad at all. His play rate's just very low. It's also because his abilities are super easy to telegraph, and since Ganesh is everywhere, it's really easy to silence him before he's able to set up for his ult.
Yeah. What's next?
Ymir.
SS tier, automatic.
Yeah, this is the auto win character.
Ymir can only play 5 roles. It's okay.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking casual game yesterday where he got 18 kills and didn't die. I would fucking bruiser Ymir. Oh, dude. All right, on the real though, I do think he's pretty good. He's this is the basic Guardian. He has a lot to offer. He doesn't have the most to offer, but he has a lot of like everything. Good early game because Glacial Strike. His passive lets him if he autos somebody, they're taking like 90 damage almost. Like that's a lot early game.
I'm trying to see who I want to equate him to. He's kind of like Artemis. I don't know. He's just a really safe pick to
Yeah,
me.
this is the character you pick if you don't know how to play support, which is why I have him like master rank 6.
I put him in A.
Yeah, I think that's okay. There's even some room for him to move up just because DPS from a Guardian is always nice, and he could still do a lot of damage building full tank. The just thing is he has
Yeah.
no mobility. His peel's pretty whatever. His wall peel is really bad because if you get hit by a slow as you're walling the floor in front of you, it'll actually go up and clip you back, so you wall yourself in.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next? Zeus.
Zeus.
I
B
want to put him
plus.
in A tier also. B plus, okay.
That's what I'm
And he's
thinking.
our, oh no, he's with Nuwa. With Nuwa, yeah.
He's so easy to focus out.
And
Zhonghui.
then Zong. My boy Zonky.
A plus or A? He's pretty good.
I want to put him in A.
Tanky takes you far, dude. Like,
He just never gets picked.
um, let's talk about this. Good wave clear. Very good wave clear. Passive stacking, which makes him tanky. I do like him as a solo lane, kinda. I tried it at the end of the fucking last split. It was pretty fun. He has a good stun. His ult is huge. He demands a lot of attention with his ult. His ult, I think also
Yeah,
makes him knock up immune.
because I was gonna say,
Immune to knockbacks and slows. So whenever Tier used to be really good, which was a while back, people used to pick solo lane Zonkwe, and then just during T fights just wreck shop because Tier can't cancel your ult. He can't move you anywhere. I think A plus because he has a lot to offer. Huge
I put him in
slows.
A, but I can, uh, like, because A is like Chang'e. Is she our only mage in A? Yes. But A plus is like Agni.
I would put
Kronos,
Zong in A then
Isis.
actually because no
Yeah,
mobility I think would knock him down to that.
that's what I'm saying.
Is there
Like,
anyone we don't have
he's a
ranked?
damn good laner. He
He's a very
can
good laner.
push towers with his passive. He's got a really good team fight, but it's just
His rotates suck.
God, I love this
he's
show.
he has no flexibility in his kit. You have to play him the way you play Zonkwe.
You
Like
can't.
there's no question you are going to play Zonkwe the way you play him.
You have to be like tanky. You have
Yeah.
to. You have to be tanky. That doesn't mean you have to fucking build defense. A lot of people build warlocks, which is good. A lot of people build gem, which is probably his best item. But the thing is, you kind of like have to if you want an actual character. If you don't build gem, people just run out of your ult, and then what? Without your ult, you're like half a character. Your exorcism
Yeah,
can fucking
that's
chunk people, but like when that's on cooldown, then what?
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he's just a one trick pony. Like I know what a Zonkwe is going to do at
Yeah,
every point in the game. I know what's going to happen, and I'm not that good. Like, but
and
can still tell.
and the only way, or the only reason that he's not a little bit lower, is because he's kind of hard to stop. You know what he's gonna do, but you can't always stop it. Early game ganks don't always work out because he gets protections from his from stacking, so that it keeps him safe. It's fucking annoying trying to kill him.
Late game, if he's fucking,
He almost
if
like
he's
two
on
shots
a
people.
roll, he's hard to stop still. Like, I don't know.
He's just solid
Yeah,
the
I
whole
feel
time.
like A.
He doesn't he's not like Scylla late game, but he's not like Hebo early. where he could just like pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think A is a good place for him. Is that
Um,
the longest one? I think that's the last one.
that's the last one besides Hachiman and Ardio,
Ardio
which
is
aren't on here yet.
Ardio. This is for anyone watching, at least. I'm gonna leave a link to the tier list in the description of this video, but I definitely think Ardio is either SS or S plus. She's without a doubt one of the better characters right now. Her CC is
Let's say S
ridiculous.
plus.
Yeah, it's crazy. I see her banned every fucking game. Hachiman,
She's bloated, man. She's got a bloated
they've
kit.
nerfed her like 4 fucking times, and it's just like it's just her kit. Her
It
kit's
doesn't
just
matter.
solid. She has so many like options. It's
Like
CC after CC, free healing.
her damage is what makes it over the top, but her kit alone is it's a lot.
Because it's one of those like she gets.
Um,
They've been fucking with her damage and her passive. Her passive is what makes her really good. That she reduces protections every fucking
that
hit.
too.
That's really strong.
Free protection shred. Good fucking lord. Like the range on her heal, disgusting.
Especially
The
since it
slow on
slows.
that, also disgusting. The fact that it stuns too, disgusting. Like it's just a lot in one.
So
That's one ability.
max stacks on decompose is 8. And I believe next patch they're reducing the protection debuff per stack to 2%. I could be wrong. Right now it's at 3, which means it's not that hard to get max stacks. It's
That's
not
still
free.
a quarter of your protections.
Yeah, that's still a lot. Even
Fucking
if they knock it down to 2%, it's gonna be 16%, which is better, but that's still a lot. And that's protection shreds from both sides. Like that's so good during team fights.
oh shit.
She makes like sustained comp damage like ridiculous. Any team with heavy sustain that has an RDO, it's basically a good game because she can make them just fucking like constantly pump out big numbers with protection debuffs.
Okay, so you said max stacks is 8,
8.
right?
Yep.
Her heal life tap hits 5 times.
Does each one apply a stack? I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know.
I think it does.
I wouldn't be I would not be surprised.
And if not, you still have that stance switch, so it's pretty easy to get a lot of stacks off.
Yeah.
Also,
Like,
her having
it's
movement speed per stack, I think they reduced that of her
it's
from her shape shift.
not
She's
hard.
there's just everything about this is good. Having a cripple around her for so long, oh, it's so good.
And that's part of the problem with like stance switch gods is they're either really good or they're not.
They're kind of whatever. You have like Hell, who's like amazing, and
Uber
Arya,
is
who's
probably the
amazing.
best balanced stance switcher.
I don't even know
Just
who's like a bad stance switcher. I think there's only like 3.
Tier.
Oh,
Tier.
oh my baby.
Tier is the bad one. Hell was a while ago.
Don't talk about my child like that. He's a baby.
Hell was not good until recently when she started getting picked up and people were figuring
People
shit
saw her
out.
in SPL and were like, wait, I could just play her as support and still body people. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got big pretty quick.
Um,
Hachiman.
so yeah. I don't want to say A. Hachiman's nothing special, man.
He's extremely nothing special. Like, there's nothing. His fucking.
Hachiman's vanilla, man. He's not good, but he's not bad. He's there.
Like, just the numbers itself on his abilities seem like kind of nothing. His ult seems like really good damage, but like, Heavenly Banner starts off with 85. It's not super strong.
That banner kind of slaps late game though. I can't take that away from him.
Maxed
That
out,
banner
it does
hurts.
do 305, so they made it very good for late game.
That hurts.
His ranged autos honestly don't help
His
him that much because it's
dash.
very easy to dodge. I haven't seen. He's not been out for very long, so I haven't seen anybody. He's not in a lot in ranked yet, but in casuals, I haven't seen anybody do a very good job of comboing with their dash.
Yeah, no, that's good for chasing.
Hmm.
I don't know, I was playing a game earlier in Chang'e. It was like super early, and we just poked out this lane super hard, and he dove tower with his horse and got a double. Just
His passive fucking
Easy.
sucks.
Pat,
Transcendence, and then his passive is irrelevant. If you don't really need mana and you go really auto based, you don't need this passive whatsoever.
then his passive is irrelevant.
I will
I don't
say
know.
I
It's
love
just
his fucking design. His the ranged autos that turn into like dragons look fucking lit. Those are cool. But honestly, the buff to his damage at a range or given like extended range, um it's weird because like
at rank 1, it does 0 damage with the extended range.
also the extended range is kind of easier to dodge because it's so far.
Yeah.
I would say B plus or A, and if he's A, I think he's barely A, because I think Ullr's just better.
Yeah, I want to put him B plus. That's the lowest tier hunter. Is in B plus, but that's just because hunters are really fucking good.
Now this can, granted, anybody watching this, like this is super open to improvement because we haven't seen anybody in ranked or SPL pick him yet because he's not available right now. He's only available in casuals at the moment.
How long has he
So
even been out? Like a week and a half
I think it's
on
the
PS4.
yeah, I think it's about a week and a half since he's gotten released on PlayStation. So this is probably gonna get changed later, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Um, I will leave a I'm gonna leave a link to the actual tier list itself in the description of this video and this shit.